Hey, you remember that I'm talking to the old people now. You remember that barrel of monkeys? Was that Milton Bradley? Some game toy manufacturer, Mattel maybe, uh, Hasbro or something, and it was like this little yellow barrel, and you open it up, and it was all these monkeys in there with their arms kind of shaped like an S. Okay, like one arm would be circular up towards his head, and the other arm would be sort of circular down towards his waist. And you could link them together and make chains, and that's how you had to do. I think you had to and it gets harder obviously because then when you got 3 or 4 attached, and the next person's got to put another one on, you're dangling this thing, and you're trying to hook the monkeys together. You remember hot potato? Yeah, it looked like it was a little potato. And you wound it up, and you would stand around, I guess, in a circle, and you would, toss the potato around, and whoever obviously was holding it when the alarm went off would be out. Like musical chairs, like. How about those clackers? I think they banned those because kids were killing themselves with them. Those hard acrylic balls with a cord running through both, and you could get them going just like 90 miles an hour up and down with your wrist, and get them just smacking each other. Clackers, I think they called them. Oh. The ice cream man, right? You had your favorite. It was that crumbly coated strawberry sherbet bar with the cake crumb outer casing. Strawberry shortcake. There it is, strawberry shortcake. That was one of my favorites. And the Jolly Rancher watermelon candy. Okay, y'all don't know. Milk was a nickel, uphill both ways. Y'all don't know. Okay, so Jolly Ranchers used to come in these bars. They were about the size of, I don't know, a comb, like a comb. Picture a small black comb. Geek comb. Geek comb. Right. And hold on. And I remember these Jolly Ranchers were 10 cents each. And I would get one. Green apple was okay too. Because you gotta remember, these aren't like these little lozenges that y'all eat. The little tiny Tootsie Roll looking thing. No, these are they're like the size of a comb. And so what I would do is I'd shove one half in my mouth and get it hot from my tongue and lips or whatever until it started to moltenize, and then I would fold it over, and I'd try to have it over my tongue and under my tongue at the same time. Man, that's a gateway drug right there. I'm gonna tell you what. Oh. And let's not even get started on bubble gum, Woo! Man. Remember the little bazooka? Yeah, let's get started. Remember the little bazookas? Bazooka bubble gums? Hold on. I had to clear myself there because, well, you know why probably. It's okay though. I know you still love me. And I love you. And the little bazookas, and they're wrapped in the paper. And then you open the paper and you get out the little tiny little square of pink colored, really stale ass gum that's got a talc on it or something. But there was the comics inside. Joe Bazooka. That's right. there'd be a little tiny comic strip inside. And because you were little yourself and your eyes worked really good, you could read them. I don't think I can find this. Oh, that's worth. Come on, this is a nice post, John. I don't even think I can find the comic in there now. They don't even put comics in there because I see them like in the Walgreens and stuff, the bags of Bazooka bubble gum, but they ain't got comics in there, do they? They're not like fortune cookie gums anymore. Fortune cookie gum. Ooh. I just let the cat out of the bag. Somebody's going to take that and run with it. I've got to get to the registrar's office. Fortune cookie bubble gum. I'm going to make a mint. Okay, remind me of that, because that is very clever. Fortune cookie bubble gum. And you can have fortunes that say, like, you keep chewing on this shit, and you're not going to have any fillings. Because the ones you got going to be pulled out, and you're going to need some more on top of them. Yep, Joe Bazooka, bubble gum. And let's not even, okay, you filling pullers? Because, Jolly Rancher, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, we all know that. They used to have these things called jujubes. Jujubes. Little jujubes, and they look like little tiny, like Rolo candies. The little chocolate Rolos. You can roll a Rolo to your friend, but they were real tiny, little hard, almost hard colored sugar drops. But they kind of look like Rolos, but tiny. And I think they were called jujubes. Yes. Did you know that Snickers was the name of the horse owned by the family, the Mars Company? I think I have that right. The Mars Family Company, whatever. Anyway, the family that owned it, the candy company, they had a horse called Snickers. And that's how they named the candy. And that Snickers is bomb candy. I'm sorry if you have a peanut allergy. I really am. Because the Snickers is bomb. So, okay, back to the ice cream truck. You'd hear the bell, Just imagine that. You're 7 years old or something, and you're outside, and you're looking for trouble, and you're looking for water too, and any kind of water to play in, because it's hot. It's hot, kangaroo, and you hear the bell. You hear the ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, and then sometimes, and in addition to that, you'll hear that really sad Muzak. Like Eddie Veder of Pearl Jam, only to a Muzak. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it does. And or it's like, it's like when you cassette tapes and you've played out of them and they're all stretched out and the music is like, you know what I'm talking. If you're 45 years or older, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you probably know what I'm talking about anyway, because they probably still got them creeps that drive those trucks. You know they're pedophiles. Every last one of them. They're pedophiles. Watch your children. That's a little strong. I think pedophile, think about what that might do for my recommended feed. Because, all of this is being recorded by the AI. There's a transcript. It is recording every word that I speak. I wish I knew Latin. I could fuck with it then. I'm sorry. Oh! Okay, add that to my bill, along with the clutch that I just smoked. But I want you to know, do I want to get off the candy subject? It was worth smoking that clutch, because I made a spectacle of myself. I made a fool of myself, and it was beautiful. It's like the male bird that puts the shit up around his nest. He'll go out and he'll get pieces of fucking tinfoil, and and garnish and pieces of cardboard that are different colors, and he'll put it around in his nest and stuff to try to attract the female. So that's what I did with the clutch there. I do believe that pickup truck was shaking next to me just for the roar that I was, yeah. Like I said, 90 miles an hour forward and 30 miles an hour sideways at the same time. Kids, you see these drifters on TV? No. Yeah, drag radials, beautiful. You know, and they told me, the guy that put the clutch in told me, hey, this is a happy post. Happy post. You burn that clutch up and make a spectacle of yourself. You know why you did it. To draw attention to yourself. Okay, guilty. Haha, without really telling you what I'm guilty about. Okay, back to, you know they're all pedophiles that have those weird looking trucks anyway. Those old Grumman, like, laundry trucks that have been painted over 16 times, you can tell, with paintbrushes, right? Got some face of some creepy ass clown on the back, you know, Chucky. No, not as in Chucky fucking cheese. No. That was for you. Highlighter girl. Okay, yeah, you know, they're creepy dudes. And they're in these trucks that, you know, I wonder where these trucks have been. Oh, yeah. And they always look the same. You get up to the window because you're going to order your strawberry shortcake. And you're hoping he got watermelon Jolly Ranchers. You'll settle for the green apple, but you're hoping he got watermelon. You got like 50, 60 cents there. You're good to go. You just squeeze it in. No, strawberry shortcake. Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. You had enough. You stole enough money out of your mother's purse is what I'm saying. Okay. And, you know, you look up at the guy, and the guy's just like, I mean, you might as well, you just know. You see the tattoo on his arm that says Mom. All right? Come on. He's got that beer gut going on. And he's flashing just a little bit of too much of that navel, okay? For goodness sakes, around young children. That belly button on that fat beer belly is hanging out. You know, and you can tell, you know he's a chain smoking fool. You know it. I mean, he ain't smoking one, you know, when he's coming up to the kids. But you see the Camels rolled up in his sleeve. And, you know, and you come up to the window and he's like, what do you want, kid? You know he's been smoking those shorts for like 30 years. I smoked it for close to 30 years, yeah. So if I get lung cancer, I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I get it. Can't argue. Who am I going to get mad at? Except me. Or nobody. Fate. Yeah, the name's Billy Bob. Yeah, ain't no rings on his finger. He ain't never seen a marriage. You know that. Because you know his interests lie elsewhere. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say what I said before because it's a dirty word. That's a nasty word, so I don't even want to say it again. Oh, disgusting. But yeah, you order your strawberry shortcake, you get a couple of Jolly Rancher bars. Good to go. You're walking back towards the apartment, whatever. Your house. And you can't decide. But I mean, the temperature's really going to decide it for you, isn't it? Say you go after the strawberry. You don't have a choice. You've got to go after the strawberry shortcake because you know the Jolly Rancher, if you just hold it by the ends of the cello wrap, it's going to be all right. It's probably going to be harder to peel. Yes, because it's 98 degrees out there, gang, and you're 7 years old. It's on. It's a summer day. Fuck school. Right on. Yeah. See, I can do happy posts too. I love you all.